Alright, so here's what all I have purchased to go on here. Some cheap Alnico humbucker pickups off the Amazon, 6-saddle bridge to accommodate the humbucker. Have to fit this pick guard a little bit. It's a little too narrow here, so I think this pick guard is cut for a telly, for an actual Fender Telecaster, so it's not going to mount up exactly, but got this pre-wired 3-way switch with 500K pots. Do a little bit of routing there, kind of got it marked. Need to mark this bottom section. Have to file these edges down here, and also right here where that bridge sits, or where the neck mounts. It's a little too narrow here on this pick guard. So this side looks good. Holes do not match up, so we'll have to fill them. We'll just fill in all these holes and drill as we go. You can kind of see in here. So it's just a little off. The contour matches really well. I'm happy with that. Switch placement cut out. Looks good. Probably hit this maybe an 1/8 inch on each side, maybe, just to give it the space needed. Maybe a 1/16 inch. Just file off each side the way this will sit in there well, and maybe a 1/16 off of that side right there, maybe an 1/8. That way it'll sit flush up in there like it's supposed to. So it's a good start. I think it's going to look really cool. Alright, so I've routed out these cavities. Just kind of roughed them in. I kind of laid them on top with the bridge and the pick guard, and just kind of outlined where I needed to go, and did what I thought would work. So we're going to kind of rough fit these in real quick, make sure everything looks right before we continue. Kind of heat shielded these just to make routing into these ports easier, and my strings don't get caught, or my wires don't get hung up as I'm trying to feed them through. Makes it a whole lot easier to feed them through there. Seems to be a good fit there. Well. Oh yeah, that was very easy. That looks pretty good to me. Kind of roughed in. Probably go ahead and drill these. Once we actually mount these, I'll take these saddles off and we'll punch them holes and drill them all the way and install a through body. It'll give a lot more sustain to it, I think. Let me get a better shot over here of how this looks. I ended up taking a Dremel to these edges here. It's kind of like a die grinder bit. May have taken a hair too much off that side, but I don't really care. Anyway, it's looking pretty good. So I guess next thing we'll do will be to sand and filler all the imperfections and holes on the body, and that's a way for the filler to dry and set up well, and give it a good sanding and start on painting this thing up like a watermelon. I'm kind of undecided if I want to do the neck or not. I think it'll look just fine leaving it as it is. I think the black dots will do well, kind of look like some seeds maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see how this body looks when we get it done and then go from there. Coming along pretty well though. Right on.